Hello friends, how you doing? Day 11:32 coming into you a little bit late tonight. I was actually planning on coming in earlier. So tonight I had a couple events. One was from our online store, but the one that I just came back from was an organizing meeting. Sorry, a mastermind meeting for the organizers of Meatless Meetup. And so we usually have one at the beginning of the year, January every year. And, there's usually a pizza party, pizzas from Virtuous Pie. The vegan pizza is very yummy. And so, we eat, we talk, we catch up, and then we strategize. We mastermind. Okay, what are we doing this year? What are plans for our events? Because if you didn't know, Meatless Meetup is over 5,700 members. It's one of the most active, if not the most active, vegan or plant-based group in Canada. And so some of the numbers that we shared today was we did 87 events in 2023. 87 events, that's pretty good. Busiest month had 8 events, but all months had, I think the smallest was 5 events, up to 8 events per month. So obviously with that, we need a team of organizers to make all of that happen. And so there were 8 of us live at the meeting, and then a few people came in via Zoom because they couldn't be there. But it was a great time to just get together and organize. But, I just want to come in and just say, there's just, for those who don't know, there's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes in terms of organizing events. Like, there's a lot. Because, when it comes to events, you're dealing with people. And anytime you deal with people, oh my gosh, that can be a interesting time. Dealing with no-shows, people don't want to pay, people who are entitled, who think this, that. It's a lot of fun things to deal with. But you know what? It's all good because we're all serving the people who want to come up and learn about being more plant-based. Because Meatless Meetup is, the activity is always surrounded around food. Because we want to be able to introduce people to more of a plant-based diet. Why? Number of reasons. 1, health is healthy for people. Number 2 is better for the environment. And obviously, it's just morality, compassion for the animals. Lots of different reasons. It doesn't really matter for you. You got to figure out what's important to you. But if we can introduce, different options, then, maybe people consider. Right? So I know for myself, I don't ever try to force anything on anybody, but hopefully through my example, it inspires people to try more plant-based food because it's healthy for you, number 1, right? And for any other reasons that you may like. Taste-wise, there's a lot of great places. But yeah, so actually this year, we talked about a new potential event surrounded by a film, like a movie night, basically, to have vegan snacks and maybe documentaries, just a bunch of different things. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And so if that's something that you're interested in, definitely come join us. If you ever want to be, an organizer or a volunteer, you can always use more volunteers, people. And when you volunteer, there's different perks that go with it. And also, you get to learn more. You get to, meet people really passionate about all this. And so, it comes with a great conversation. You can learn a lot surrounding that topic if it interests you. But, it's 2024, beginning. And I know a lot of people for many people, being healthier is, a goal, right? And so one of the simplest ways of being healthier is just control your diet, right? Stop eating all the processed foods, eat less meat, specifically red meat especially, because, if you eat red meat, it kind of increases your chance of cancer by like 50+%. But, I know a lot of people, they enjoy the taste, but if you want to be healthier, that's just one way. And so, 2024, it's a great time to do it, and we're just looking for ways to be able to introduce different options for people. That's all it is. And so that's what the organizers meeting was all about. Just masterminding. What can we do to help educate more people? Right? It's not about forcing people anything. It's just educating them. Because at the end of the day, if you don't know, if you don't understand, then it's harder to make a shift. Right? And so there's never a really bad question, right? There's a lot of newbie questions. So where the protein comes from? Like that's one of the first questions I asked. I completely had no idea. But the more I started to learn about being a vegetarian, being more plant-based, the easier it was for me to transition. And so, something like meatless Monday, right? Like one day a week, just no meat, right? I did that for a little bit, and at first I was like, what do I eat? Like, oh my gosh. And then I looked into some recipes, I looked into some restaurants. Okay, actually, this isn't too bad. I can do this once a week. And then I started to look into more recipes, and eventually, had a small repertoire of recipes that's my go-to. And so, I just encourage you, like, at the end of the day, it's just, if you can learn more about something that can help you, why not, right? So anyways, that's all I wanted to share tonight. I just want to give a shout out to all the organizers and, Nancy, the main organizer, who kind of just oversees everything and makes sure everything runs smoothly, or as smooth as it can go anyways. Because like I said, you're dealing with people. So huge shout out to her. And anybody who wants to learn more about the meetup itself, I'll shoot a link in the comments. Then just click it on and definitely join us. Join us for some events. We get to try out lots of different restaurants all around town, and we get a good deal. A very good deal. Okay, maybe not very good, but a good deal. And, it's a great way to just try some more plant-based food. Okay, anyways, love you all. Bye-bye.